That's pretty. That's so pretty. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like this before. Is this from the garden? Oh, it's like, oh, it's from the stars or the flowers. I can't tell if that's star or flower, but it's really pretty. Anyway, my name is Abby Crob. For those of you who don't know me, I'm assuming that you all know me. Oh, it's from over where? Wait, the light's in the way. Oh! Oh! I've never been there before. That's why I've never seen one of these things. Cool! So, yeah. This is my very... Oh, I like your, interesting, face situation you got going on there. Anyway, this is my very own show. It's called Storytime with Abby Crob. You see, I've got big dreams for a little Crob. When I grow up, I want to be a famous book writer. I love reading, I love writing, I love anything that you can do with books. Well, a few months ago, I couldn't even talk. Do any of you guys remember helping me learn the alphabet? Yeah, some of you were there, yeah. I couldn't even talk. Oh, you see, I love this. When I write a book, you'll be able to open it. Oh, is that Craig the snail? Oh, I told a story about Craig the snail. Oh, it's your snail. Okay. I told a story about Craig the snail at my birthday party, last week, a week before. I don't know, time is weird, but you should have seen me back then. I couldn't even say any words. I could just make little sounds, but you guys taught me the alphabet, and then I learned to, like, say whole words, and then sentences, and then whole stories, and now I'm trying to learn to, like, read and write. Well, I know how to read now, but I don't know how to, like, really write yet. Wait, where'd the snail go? I don't want to step on him. I'm going to put him right here. No, right there on the map. So he can go wherever he wants to go because he doesn't have to travel. Aw, where'd he go? Okay, cool. Oh, yes. Okay, so the MC told me that to practice my skills for when I become a famous writer, I can have a storytelling show on the stage. And this is, not a lot of Crobs get to have stage shows. And the MC said that he wanted, like, more diversity on the stage. So that's why he gave me a show. And so this is story time. So how story time works is I start telling a story, and then you guys create objects, and I incorporate them into the story. And I've been reading a lot of books. I'm going to the Crob library, and I've been exploring different genres. So, would you want a sci-fi story, or a historical fiction? Sounded more like sci-fi was the you got my little sister doing the photography. Who is this? Oh, who is this? I know it's weird. I don't see a little tattoo on her. Do I? Is that on the other side? I have trouble. Oh, that's Jenny. She's wild. Yeah. Hi, Jenny. Be safe out there, okay? Oh, yay! Oh, I love being photographed. Maybe one of these pictures can make it onto the, ooh, that's a good one. Put that on the back of my book, maybe, when it gets published. Every author has a picture of themselves in the book. Okay, so we're gonna do, sci-fi, because that seemed to be the most popular genre choice. Okay, so, once upon a time, there was a spaceship traveling through space, and there was a team of space flying people, of astronauts. That's the word. And it was one of their birthdays. It was the captain's birthday on the spaceship. And so the other astronauts decided to bake a cake and throw a party for the captain's birthday. This captain's name was Abby, no relation, and they wrote down a to-do list of all the things that they needed to do to bake a cake in zero gravity. Now, spaceships don't usually come equipped with ovens and full kitchens and things like that. Oh, hey! Did you just get here? We're doing story time. I just started. We're doing a sci-fi story about a team of astronauts, captain's birthday, and they're trying to bake a cake in zero gravity, but they don't have a kitchen. But they do have a big bag of potatoes, because potatoes are a really great food to withstand any environment, because it takes them a long time to go bad. So the spaceships are always stocked with potatoes. So the astronauts said, we can make a cake out of these potatoes for Captain Abby's space birthday. And so they took the potatoes and they made one into potato flour. And they decided that that's a good substitute for regular baking ingredients. Yes, they made it into a big bag of potato flour. And so they checked that first item off of their to-do list. And then they needed eggs, because you need eggs to bake a cake. And they didn't have eggs in their kitchen. But one of the crew members, the navigator, happened to be a chicken. So they just waited until she was ready, and she laid an egg. So they used that egg, and her name was Henriette. And so they used that egg, they got egg, they got potato flour, and then they checked that off their to-do list. Now they wanted to make a lemon cake, because Captain Abby's favorite flavor is lemon. But they didn't have lemons, but they had a can of Tang, which is the drink that astronauts drink. They decided to, and they also had a can of soup, which they thought about using, but then they decided it wouldn't really go well with the cake. So they put a can of Tang in to make it kind of citrus flavored, even though it's orange and not lemon. And then, so they put the cake in the oven. Oh, they added pieces of candy on top, because they had all these little, candies just, in their purses and stuff, because, everybody always just has, weird random, mints and stuff in their bags. So they thought, we could use that instead of sprinkles. And they baked the cake, put it in their little space oven. It wasn't a full-size oven, so it took extra long time to cook. And then when they took it out, they realized they didn't have a knife it was really big, and they realized they didn't have a knife to cut it with. They didn't have a knife, but they had their special space swords that they had in case they met any aliens that they needed to fight. So they cut it with the space sword. But little did they know that the space sword was radioactive. So the cake turned radioactive when they cut it. And then when everyone took their first bite of cake, they sang, and it turned gold, so that's how they knew it was radioactive. But they didn't know that would affect them or anything. So they put the cake. Ooh, yes, it's almost like poison. Be careful with that, though. It's scary. So they put the cake on a plate, and all the astronauts had a piece. They sang "Happy Birthday" to Captain Abby, and all the astronauts ate their cake. And they all got powers from all the radiation in it. And so Mr. Nabby got the ability to see through objects, the X-ray vision. And then Henrietta, the chicken navigator, got the ability to lay eggs that were made out of gold, which is just like that fairy tale. And then and then the assistant captain, whose name was Mr. Firework. He got the ability to fly, which is actually kind of useless because they were in zero gravity and they could kind of, float around anyway. But like when they get back to Earth, it'll be really useful. And then the secretary. Are there secretaries on spaceships? That was just the first job I could think of. Well, yeah, everybody has to write down all the evidence and like stuff that they discover, and the secretary, whose name was Miss Broken Bottle. Oh yes. Miss Broken Bottle got the ability to make fireworks just from her hands, and then the sweeper of the ship, whose name was I'll just call her Bernice because that's his name I think of when I think of sweepers. Bernice got the power to eat unlimited amounts of food and not feel full, and also to make flowers grow anywhere that she pointed to, which made the spaceship a lot more beautiful. And then, so that was everybody on the crew. Oh no, there's somebody else. There's a photographer, because you gotta take pictures of all the cool things you see in space. And so the photographer got another who's that? Oh, the photographer got the ability to sneak up behind anybody and not be noticed. And even if you're holding a giant golden plate thing. So that means that he got the ability to turn invisible, which is great because it's great for his career when if he gets back to from being in space and wants to like become a paparazzi or something. That's a really great benefit is to be invisible, and pictures of all the celebrities will show up in the magazines. They have magazines, library too. That's how I know all about this. And they'll be the celebrities will be like, wow, I don't even remember there being a paparazzi there. I didn't see anybody, just a floating camera. And then there was another crew member who had he was the wait, I thought of something and I forgot it. Oh yeah, the person in charge of like the fighting and defense and like all the cool combat stuff. I guess the general. We'll call her the general. And so in case the crew ran into any evil aliens that they needed to fight, that they were in charge of the fighting. And so she gained the power to turn, just with a snap of her fingers, she could turn the evil aliens into space. Or with a lovely side of grilled onions and soup. Made it into soup. She could make their enemies into soup, which made her job really easy because she didn't have to train combat anymore. She didn't have to teach everybody how to fight because she could just turn all the enemies into soup. And this crew ran into a lot of evil aliens. Like, for some reason, everybody just wanted their spaceship to just oh yeah, we can't forget about the intern. There was an intern on the ship, and oh yes, there's of course a chef on the ship too, but the intern got the ability to opened cans with his bare hands. He he didn't need a can opener anymore. And then the chef just turned into a thumb. He didn't get any special powers, but luckily, because the general could turn their enemies into soup, they didn't have to worry about anybody cooking their food anymore. So the chef was just kind of this giant thumb hanging out in the corner, and everyone else was like, you know what? We'll just deal with fixing him when we get back from space, but he can just chill as a thumb for now. So anyway, they were flying all around, fighting their enemies and turning them into soup. There was this group of aliens that they encountered on planet Wet Food that, and they all looked like, they looked like cats, but they weren't cats. They were actually these giant robots that just wanted to be the only species in the universe, and so they were trying to turn everyone else into wet food because they just wanted to be in charge of the whole universe. So these cat robots, normally they would be a really tough enemy to fight. But the general used her magical power and turned them all into soup. And they were all different kinds of soup. There was tomato soup, and potato leek soup, chicken noodle soup, and so the crew ate their robot cat enemies that had turned into different kinds of soup, and they all became knights of the space soup. And when they got back from space, when their mission was over, everyone heard about the amazing powers that they got and the all of the success that they had in defeating all the evil cat robot aliens and turning them into soup, that they became a world-renowned team of superheroes that brought peace to the world. And they also opened up an amazingly successful soup restaurant, but they forgot to turn the chef back from being a thumb because they didn't need him anymore because they were so good at just making soup with their powers. So it was a happy ending for everybody except the chef, and he will be dealt with in the sequel. The end. Oh my goodness. Oh. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thanks, you guys. Oh, I love these roses. They're so sweet. I love those giant chairs out there too. Well, oh, thank you. That's the show. Curtains just closed. Oh dear. And the music stopped. Okay. I guess that means my time is up. Thank you so much for, here, I'll come down here with you. I don't want to get in trouble. Thank you so much for listening to my story and helping me come up with it. And, soon, I love you guys. I love you. Thank you. So pretty soon, I'm gonna start writing my books, and I look forward to telling more stories with you, and maybe I can, take some of you down to the Crob library sometime and show you where I've been getting all of my knowledge from. Because I've been learning so much from reading books, you guys. But I'll see you soon. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Come back and do another show. You guys are so sweet. Oh my God. Alright, I gotta go back to my Crob family. Oh, thanks for the hugs. I love hugs. Oh, it's nice to hug you guys, because when I'm hugging another Crob, it's just like, it's just shell on shell bumping into each other. It's not like cuddly. You guys are cuddly. So I really appreciate it. Thank you. My mom says I have to go home and take a nap. But I'll try to read more books and come up with different genres of stories to tell with you for next time. Yay! Oh, I love you guys so much. Oh, snap.